Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome in Jackson County Circuit Court Judge David Hoppe. Judge, welcome.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for having
it's
me.
been all of like 24 hours almost.
Yes.
So tell us, what's it been like your first day on the bench?
Educational, emotional. It's been good. I've
Yeah.
really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, and it's sworn in yesterday morning. What was that process like? I imagine it was emotional.
Yes, it was. And actually, I was sworn in yesterday afternoon, and my father was the one who performed the ceremony.
Is that right?
Yes.
Now, was that something you were able to, I assume you were able to organize that yourself?
Absolutely. I looked at the requirements under the statute, and my father was able to comply with the requirements, so he swore me in as judge.
That's pretty exciting for your whole family.
Yes, it was.
That's so cool. Congratulations. That
Thank
must
you.
have been a special moment.
It was.
So what's it like, switching? Deputy DA, of course, here in Jackson County for many years, and you've had a lot of success on that side of the law. Now you're behind the bench for the first time. How do you change your mindset? How do you begin that process?
Well, it's true. I've been a player for almost 20 years now. I'm ready to be a referee. I will let the players play, the attorneys will do their job, and I will do my role. I see a court as a forum for justice, and I just play a role in that forum. Make sure the proceedings are done in a legal, efficient manner, and let the attorneys make their case, or the parties make their case.
And as you said, 20 years, what made you want to be a judge? Do you tired of the game and you want to do the refereeing? Is that
No, actually not tired of the game. It was an opportunity to do something where I thought I would have a greater effect on more lives. As deputy district attorney, I think there were 19 other deputy district attorneys. I handled a limited caseload. Granted, some of those cases were extremely important cases, high-profile cases you're aware of, and that's extremely satisfying. But it's a limited amount of cases. As a judge, one of 9 judges and one of 4 really here in the criminal docket, I'll be involved in many more cases than I would as a deputy district attorney.
You spent basically the entirety of 2014 campaigning, a
Yes.
long, difficult campaign against a former coworker in Adam Peterson. It's 2015 now, 2 months out from the election that you won. How's it been personally for you and your family?
It was a relief. I think it was hard on my family that I was spending almost all my evenings and weekends on the campaign trail. I'm grateful to my wife for holding the fort, so to speak. And, actually my oldest son helped campaign. I did best in Medford in the precinct he worked in. My father did tremendous work in the campaign, especially in Eagle Point, White City, Shady Cove, Rogue River, Gold Hill. I didn't have to go to those areas. I was able to focus my efforts on where I thought I could make the greatest difference.
Wow, very cool. That's wonderful. You had the whole family involved. I like that. We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Have much more with Judge Hoppe in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. We're here with Jackson County Circuit Court Judge David Hoppe, just newly into the position. So, as almost a decade and a half, if you will, as a prosecutor, are there any cases that you're most proud of in your time?
Most proud of? Well, the one that really sticks out in my mind at this time is the Bornay Huddleston murder trial. Obviously a very emotional trial. Incredible story. The bravery of that little boy is just amazing. And I think it affected the jury and everybody that was present in a way that they'll never forget.
Yeah, certainly even from our perspective, I can attest to that. A very powerful case. And I imagine, fighting for that type of case, does that fuel you through that process? I mean, because it's a months, years-long process.
Actually, that was about a 2-year process.
Yeah.
I was there on scene, the night of the murder, and then it took about 2 years to get to trial. And then when we finally did get to trial, it was quite the relief to get justice for Ethan and for Christy.
Yeah, very powerful. All right, let's talk about now, of course, your time on the bench. What are your priorities there?
My priorities are the priorities that I talked about during the campaign. I'd like to hold violent offenders accountable. I've done that as a prosecutor for many years. It shouldn't be any problem as a judge. I'd like to expedite proceedings in which there are child victims, and included in that will be fast-tracking domestic violence cases. I'd like to talk to the rest of the judges, I talk to the defensive bar, and to the prosecutors about that, and hopefully achieve those goals as soon as possible.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you
so good
very
to see
much.
Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.